Hello and welcome to Victor Alongi on Real Estate. I want to actually say Happy New Year to all our viewers. I hope you had a wonderful New Year, and it's been a while. We've been away, and the whole idea is actually to take stock, review all your comments and suggestions for making this program even much better. And I think we have done a good job of that, and that's why we're coming to you now. We sincerely hope that we'll have a great year this year. Your program is back, and we are back with a difference. This week we'll be looking at the budget, its implication for real estate, and what to actually expect going into the year. Although there are other issues that have come up, the issue of collapsed buildings that we're still battling with, the monthly rent and effort by various governments, including federal government, to legislate to make it a law that we now have to be collecting rent on a monthly basis. These and many more we will be looking at, as the program progresses. But today we'll be looking at the budget and its implication for real estate. My name is Victor Alonge, your anchor on this program, and I'll be back after this break. Please don't go away. Welcome back. It's still Victor Alonge on Real Estate. My name is Victor Alonge, as I said earlier. I said this week we'll be looking at the 2022 budget of the federal government and what implication it's got for real estate. I think the point we're going to be looking at is that the budget is actually a budget of 17.165 trillion naira. That's huge. And if you look at the allocation to infrastructure, it's about 1.45 trillion naira, which represents about 8.9% of the budget. That is second only to defense, which is 2.41 trillion naira and about 15%. Then we have education, which got allocation of about 1.25 trillion and representing about 7.9%. Now, this is actually significant. If you look at the budgetary allocation and spending on infrastructure over the years, in 2016, just about 6 years ago, it was only 200 billion naira that was allocated to infrastructure. And today it's grown to 1.5 trillion naira. That is huge. And I think it also has implications for real estate development. Now, one may ask, why is infrastructure key to real estate? We all know that, our infrastructure deficit, is estimated to be around $3 trillion US. And according to the Nigeria Infrastructure Master Plan, it is estimated that we need about 100 billion US dollars every year to be spent on infrastructure over a period of 30 years to be able to overcome the deficit. And that is assuming that we have a static infrastructure deficit. And the truth of the matter also is that the World Bank actually underlined the importance of spending on infrastructure when, they reported that for every 1% of GDP spent on infrastructure, it comes with additional 1% growth in GDP. And we all know that property prices actually shadows GDP growth. So it's important that that real estate actually benefits from the infrastructure windfall that we have this year, and that is absolutely key. And we also know that in real estate development, about 50% of the cost of construction, cost of actually developing the property, is infrastructure costs. And if we have this situation where infrastructure is being provided and is going to take the burden off developers, we will have, apart from the fact that the land values will increase because of provision of the infrastructure, we will have developers actually reviewing their prices downwards because they are spending less on provision of construction of houses. So it is important that we know the importance of infrastructure, and then we also, work to help government, to ensure that this money is actually spent, not just budgeted, not just approved, but spent so that we can have the real benefit of this, fantastic allocation this year. Yeah, this year's budget portends good omen for real estate and infrastructure allocation, which is second largest, should engage the attention of professionals. And we come together to find ways of actually helping government to achieve the objective. I will be looking at detailed impacts in terms of macro impact on real estate in subsequent editions of Victor Alonge on Real Estate. Until then, please don't forget to check us out on our social media platform shown at the end of this program. Until then, my name is Victor Alonge, your uncle. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.